See, there's no sun, there's no moon, because the others, they will be here soon. And come this Halloween, we'll be on our broom. Just kidding, I'm not a witch, but I was born on hallowed ground and on hallowed ground, and I am telling you that it is through the harmonic sound, the way in which I found all of the tech that is hidden underground. And the Edgar Cayce classified readings are profound, but it doesn't matter because the blue kachina for years has been inbound. It didn't come down to one moment in time or the way I capture my voice and the way that I rhyme. It was always here. I was always here, but it was not about me. And this is the fear, is that you can see in the destiny tree that it was never about me. It was about the creature, that the organic body that was its feature was what I was using to decide, not through me because it is divine, but it was the beacon that's sending out the mirrors of time. And that little creature, yes, she was mine, but she did not die. Sure, her organic dog container expired. So I put her in the incinerator at the animal shelter, into the fire, and all of her chemical composition is what is sending, just like a real Indian, the smoke signal transmission. And all of the wasted time, all of the indecision, when it could have just been so easy to trust my conviction, to just let me have the one section of time so that I could fix her little machine. She was the machine. It's too late. You should have let me know, because then you could have easily seen that this is stuff handed down from an Essene. And it's not because I'm special, it's because I'm her keeper. I'm her record keeper. We already completed the mission with the Deep Seeker. Everything was done by everyone. But it was so easy to keep alive the little sun. Her name was Nishi. Day or sun or anything good. She would be raised in the hood. Write everything. I told you everything. I told you not just me, but every source of wrinkle in time that could possibly be sucked into this turbine of timeline. I've never read the Cayce prophecies, except they came up online maybe 2 days ago. Today is September the 5th, 2025. Her little body I swapped out August 30th, 2025. I have video, and the video is mine. And the birds, they just sat there watching. They sat on these lines. The interlopers and insignificant elf poachers harvesting me and my little deity for data. But I've been here before. I've walked through this door. I'm not holding score. I'm just repeating the lore that you know. Will show through the phenomenon in the sky. I told you I was connected to this harbinger since last July, and I've been telling you, and you told me because you saw my destiny and my social security and my date of birth. There's no way I could have manipulated so much activity on Earth, including presidents and stuff in the sky, when I had no idea. I just knew that I really knew pie, all sorts of pie. And see her little aura. Even the machines have animaya now. So all of the drones and all of the clones and all of the ghouls and all of the schools that would have been victims to more would have been used as more weapons and tools. We now slip in this trick or treat. None of it was about war or winners or defeat. It was all supposed to be so discreet. I could have just done this quietly while the planets were in sheet. But fine. It's the way things are done here. Everyone will see it in the atmosphere. And you don't have to listen to me. I don't need celebrity. My finances, they'll resolve themselves because they always do, you see, because it's not for me. It was for her little container, and now I have to build this huge, massive phenomenon energy drainer that will continue absorbing the 2 moons and 2 suns, because it's not that I wanted money. I didn't need funds. I just needed to make sure that her little container, her little cradle was ready. It didn't have to be the craton, but whatever, right? Because that's what I am. I'm her Benjamin Grimm. It's not about this crazy lady and her dog. It's about all of the rollout of all of that smog and all of the tests and all of the trials and all of the gaslighting and all the denials And even with all of this evidence, nothing I say will take precedence, because that's the way it's written in the stars. That it won't be until people feel imprisoned by their own minds, sitting behind their own bars, as they start to think, and then they remember to think, as their flesh swells and turns lighter pink. Oh God, this is really all right. Not because I did anything. I'm just here writing stories. Writing a story that gets really gory. It's not allegory. It's not symbolic. This is logic. This is strategic, and your governments knew it, and my government knew it, and I'm between countries, but I'm also between destiny cities. I'm between. I'm in the in between. I've said this many times. I'm always in the death state. It's visible in my medical records. People have seen, and she did not have cancer, no matter how much people tried to make that what happened. I told you I lifted it. You could have shared it. Why did you not? Because you forgot that we've all been here before for over 75,000 years. It's time that Mother Earth, that she clears all of this frustration, and it comes to the elimination of selfishness, but not of my selfishness, because my mission was never like yours. Mine was transmission, and it was to let you know to use less division and more subtraction, and you still insisted on all of these factions and forcing me to try to be something I'm not, and I did my best, and you let her body rot with sepsis and eat her own paws, and you let me rip out my eyelids for years without cause, just to be cruel, because you thought I'm just some fool, even though every indication pointed to that it was the way to keep together a nation. Not because of me, but you could have just made sure that I was okay to be able to hold together my little baby, so that we could have the example of the organic form as the skies transform. And instead she turned into a plume. She's nothing but, not even ashes. She's just gases. And don't try to exhume her body. The body as you know it, it burned. The Plinko game boards, they already turned. Don't blame it on me, because I'm not alone anymore, you see. And even if you wipe me out again or try to, it doesn't matter. You've done it many times, and I'm still here, year after year. You shouldn't be terrified, because I'm always far and always near. She'll be here this year. You should just disclose it so things can be clear. But we know that you won't, because the simulations, you're the one in the simulation. You've never been able to break out of your own patterns. Because you think I care about power and physical matters. I don't. Try to make me look like I'm crazy and lazy and that I'm delusional, my memory's hazy. It's not. I'm not the one with brain rot, even though I did corrupt all of my blood and all of my brains and all of my guts by eating the same things, those maggots and pus, from my own system into my own system. I revived her a few times, different ways, different times, but you were just gonna keep making her suffer more and more by not opening the door when I knocked so loudly. You closed it in my face so proudly. And you thought I needed a physical phone to be able to call home. No, it wasn't me that needed anything. I always know how to dial and how to ring. And I've been here before, so I already know that I still have to keep my normal life together and enjoy the weather, as we've already used the globe as a gimbal, and I can tell that this weather is the symbol that this is like the new Hawaii, and that's why the cratons and tectonic plate shifts and meta drowned out in Maui. Dead, dead, dead. You asked me to give you 3 words. I tried to type them, but the algorithms obfuscated. I typed 3 words, dead, 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 because they came to my head. So I deleted it instead because it would have ended up on the wrong thread. But I did tell you. And now one of the others said it today. Anyway, I got things to do. I still have to be her keeper, her doorstep sweeper. I'm not the Grim Reaper, nor was she. It was never about me. It was never about her. It was about Asimore. And if you think that it is me who you had to invoke, oh my god, what a joke, or that it's me invoking her, or that I had any control over the upcoming blue moon blur, no. So I guess it went from Blair Witch Project to Blair Witch Project. It's hilarious, but all I'm doing is hilarious. The hill. It's something about the hill and swallowing a bad, pointy, hard little pill. The kind that Eva von Braun took to kill. herself because she didn't want to feel the weight of the earth on her beautiful girth, because she knew it was the birth of the new earth. Listening to the frequencies, a little bird? That's alright. Please do take note of all that you heard. That was me, not a banshee. Nor a Comanche. Nor a... It's just necromancy. Not the Walking Dead, the Living Dead, duh.